How's it going? So I wanted to show this build a little bit. It's really simple build. And I had an Inferno set up and a bunch of different things that I was trying, and then I just, on my 125 character, I just went this way, and it simplified a lot of things. The only things you spec into are radiance and vitality, and I think I dumped the other 3 points in endurance. Other than that, it's just a straightforward build, you know, because you go to the hard caps, 60 and 75. And, you know, the equipment, they just buffed this, so I used to have the Pieta sword, or what is it called? Yeah, Pieta, however you say that name. And with the Holy Runes and Smite proc, and then you've got the mana regen on the shield, mana regen here, and then the reduced aura cost, so I can run a permanent healing aura. And when I'll show PvP right after this, I'll go in to just show how bad the current network coding is for that. I would love for it to improve, though, definitely. So there's a ruiner, and even way this far out, all you have to do is have that targeted, and those spells will hit them. All right, so that's 3,000 something damage right there on that hit. And you can finish them off with this beam if you wanted to. You can see that, or just stab them. You know, if you want to get some of that nice, look at that whole arm damage, 1264 on one stab. You know, I don't think I was seeing the numbers on Pieta's sword at all. I don't think I was seeing that. Now the mana, you won't have to worry about the mana, because it's going to be, I'll show it in a second. Oh, he's still alive right here. Alright, so now this guy over here, let's see if it does the, where is it? We can do this. And that's a one shot on him. So the damage is really good. If you look at the screen, the mana right here, it's going up, and I've got one aura on. So I'm actually regenerating when I've got the healing aura on, so I can just keep the healing aura on permanently. I still keep the mana stones on me though, you know, because especially when you zone in for PvP, I think it loads your character at a lower level naked, and then it comes in. So when you zone in, because that's what was lagging, you can see that happening. And so let's see if we can get one PvP match where I can show some of the damage. This is how basically I farmed the set right now. It made it really easy. I mean, the network coding when you see it is really bad, so you got to do whatever you can do to get this set, because it looks really cool for sure. So I'm just gonna, and now there's a lot of, what I ran into a lot was that it would disconnect. You know, trying to load into a game, it would just keep disconnecting, sometimes 5 times in a row, until I finally would get in. And you know, without certain, you know, one-shot spells and stuff like that, it's stacked. The odds are kind of against you, especially when there's 2 people and they're in the human realm. You got to knock them out twice. You get knocked down when you kill one of them. So, you know, and you can't summon any. There's no 2 invaders. It's just one person coming in. So I feel that, you know, you got to really use whatever advantage in the game you can right now, until whether they choose to nerf it or not. So might as well. And it's really, all I did was spec into 2 stat points. So when I zone into PvP, I'll always, there's a bit of a lag right there too, I wasn't able to buff. I'll put on both of my auras, the defensive and the healing, and then buff my weapon right there. And now I'm just going to proc the mana clusters so I can get the mana back as fast as I can. Now, the question is, where are these guys? Oh. What was that? Oh, that's the ruiner. There's another ruiner. Did they run over here? Or are they upstairs? Oh, they had to shift into the other world. I wonder if they're getting that thing up there. There they are, they're down there. Oh shit, we got PvP. Okay, so let's see if I can target one of them. him targeted. That guy's dead. Did I get the other guy? Nope, he's right there. Oh no, he is dead. Oh, all right. We got one down, and it was just one spell. I didn't see what it hit for, maybe 1300 or something like that. So that, all you gotta do is target them and it'll shoot, that beam will go through anything, a mountain. I don't know if that's intended or not, but you know, it certainly makes, if you need to farm these, you might as well use whatever. And I've seen some pretty crazy Inferno builds, and there was actually a really fast swinging Wither build that killed me pretty bad, even on this setup, because if they get up on you, you gotta keep them away from you. If they get up on you, it's bad news, because the network coding has got a huge desync. Now you're gonna run into this a lot too, disconnected from host. I get that all the time when I'm trying to queue up. And so I think this took me like, you know, 4 or 5 days to farm. Pretty much any time that I could play. The armor set does look cool though. I'll give him that. I definitely like. Now it's got no holy resistance whatsoever, so that's kind of why that defensive aura comes in handy when you're doing both of them. All right, did we get in? All right. Let's see if I can show what the network coding looks like. I'll try and run up on them in melee. Well, let me get them into the... Hold on. Let me get them into the other world first, and then I'll melee. You put a vestige there. Dub. Let's see what this guy's gonna be. Oh, he's gonna do to me what I'm gonna do to him. Alright. He's gonna knock me down. Let's see. I'm gonna just try and melee. Let's see how bad the network coding is. I couldn't even hit him. Look at this. Where's my stab? It should hit him. Oh, shit! So, I don't know what happened right there. You just gotta hope for the best when you just... All I was doing was spamming R1. Fuck. I'm surprised his spell didn't hit me. I was holding block and then I think I rolled it. So, anyways, let's see if I can get one more. And I'll just do just the angels, and you'll see how crazy they are. Just if that's all you do, you know, you gotta get those hands. You gotta get those hands somehow. Is it gonna disconnect me? It disconnected me. Classic Lords of the Fallen PvP. Classic. Alright. This is what the experience looks like. Raw and uncut. You wait here. And it does queue fast. It queues fast. And man, if they popped every time and didn't disconnect you every time, that would be a big win. It would be a lot more consistent to be fun. Because it is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, this might be a zone in. Let's see. Might be. That's a zone in.
Bless you.
Oh God, he's right there. He's gonna do the same thing. Now I'm just gonna block. 1478. Each of them hit for. I just was sitting here blocking. His would have had 90% damage reduction. All right. Well, that's that. But I already farmed all my hands. I don't know how much more I'm going to be doing unless they improve the network coding, because it's a little bit dodgy. Makes it inconsistent, the fun. But I just wanted to show some of what it looked like in this build. You know, you can kind of just see which spells. And then, got that. I didn't really use the Lucent Beam. It's really game over. It just ticks so hard, they die pretty fast. this is what, you know, the stuff that I've got looks like. Really just spend all your money. I mean, that's all I've been doing is buying mana stones. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time in case I make a boss video or something.